Well, hello and welcome to Physics Games. Today's point of interest is gun store number 1. This is a difficulty tier 3 POI and can be obtained from the trader for a clear or fetch quest. Well, here it is then, the Shotgun Messiah shooting range and gunsmith. It's a POI in 3 sections. We have the kind of shopping area and the maybe a little teaching area. We've got a shooting range around the side, and then this actually is where the final loot is over here in the gunsmith. This is all locked up here, so there's the possibility of a cheese, which we will try. There it is, there's the final loot. Just a couple of zombies in there, but let's have a look around first. There are a couple of cars here and there with the usual loot in there, such as, oh, very nice, a nice steel axe, and a couple of dumpsters, and these are my favourites. These have some smelly flies in it. This is what I like. If you're doing a clear, don't forget to come into here, because inside here you should be able to find yourself, I hope, like some kind of horrible zombie round here that's hiding around the back. We'll remove a head and then we'll crack on into this Shotgun Messiah box, which is always good. But the funny thing is, isn't it, every time you open those things you get little parts like that, don't you? And it's the same in the shop round here. You don't just seem to find what you want from these places, which is a whole bunch of guns, you know what I mean? Anyway, we've got a little yucca plant here, and we've got a garbage can too. Another one of those, I think, on the other side. And then I do believe actually there's something around the back, but we'll try and see that at some point before the end of the video, where just once we get around there. It's a very big POI, so we'll walk around there later. I normally come into this little room, the little teaching room, and I do believe, yes, there we are, some little funny little people will appear. She is feisty. Where are you going, lady? What? Where are you going? Oh, you're trying to break in that door? I should have left her to do it. That's a locked door that I want to get into. Whoa! Whoa, whoa! They're coming out from all over the place. Let's just splat some heads. She was trying to break in here for some unknown reason, and that is a locked door where a lovely little safe is. That's a locked door too, so let's break everything open, and then we can do the tour. There may be some other zombies hiding around somewhere, but I think we've got most of them down here in that flurry of madness. And there's the little kitchen too, so... Oh, that was just the floor breaking for me. So let's go back to the start then after that little madness and have a proper look around. So I'm going to break, of course, all these little things. You can also see that it is possible to get up there in the ceiling. I'll be showing you that in a moment. That's where a nice little hidden bag is, or two. There's the usual trash bins. There's the usual desks and filing cabinets and all of that. We smack the paintings, hoping to find things like this little spoiled trash. And, you just get looting all the general stuff. Maybe a nice little drink here too. It all kind of loops round together like that lady did when she ran round into these offices and stuff like this. And then this is the main shop. This is where everyone kind of heads. Again, more offices behind here for you to grab loot from if possible. Let's just keep smacking these. What's that? Just trash. Not a lot though, not a lot. But it's the main shop, isn't it? So we've got the possibility of some tills. We've got these little equipment racks that usually give us parts. There we go. And these one too. Oh no, this one's actually good. Sometimes, it usually gives you parts, but sometimes, very rarely, you get a whole bunch of nice stuff. So this is why it is worth getting in there. Ammo display too. Just a few bullets. What's this? We've got an equipment rack on the end of this. And, some clothes, some of this, some of that. You've just got to keep kind of looking around and seeing what you get. What's around here? We've got a little cooler here. Nothing too spectacular for me. Toilet gun would be lovely in this place. No luck there. Bit of trash hiding away. Now, this little room's quite fantastic. It's got a nice little ammo pile. Remember, this isn't the final loot. This is just some funkiness that happens to be around here. And if you break on through these, then the gun store's box is going to give you... Well, that's quite nice if you're trying to make a steel club. And the nice gun safe itself. Again, parts and mods and a few bullets there. So that's all good. Now, let's go back to this little room here. Where am I trying to find myself? I'm trying to find this little kitchen. Because this little kitchen, when I'm playing with people, you get somebody comes in here here and starts looting, and you're like going, oh, I want to have some loot. But I often come in here and find that people miss this bit. There is the usual, some coffee, a sink, all the cupboards, all of that business. But if you do peer up here, you do see a gaping great big hole. And if you jump up here, this is a very enticing little tile here, but you're not going to be able to jump up. The sloping roof gets in the way. You want to get on top of the actual refrigerator and jump up on here. And when you are here, you're right by the place where the zombies were standing and fell in, but there is this extra little weapons bag hiding around. None of these actually break out. You can crouch underneath all of these little bits here. There's also a little mouldy backpack too. So don't forget those. They're all exceptionally lovely little bits. So now we've done that first section, we're going to come into here. Trash up here. Of course, maybe a vending machine that's working for you. And a nice little medical cabinet, which is quite tasty for us today. Quite a nice, good things in there. And then we got another sink. And we keep going. And it's all seemed a bit calm because it's about to get a little bit mental again. It is a shooting range. And at the shooting range, you can see these zombies. So it's kind of saying, hey, why don't you have a little bit of a practice here? Oh, that was a bit high, so I've got to learn to go a bit lower. Keep going lower still until we get all these beautiful headshots and take out all these horrible things. I'm not doing very well today, hey? But let's try and get the rest of them too. It's all good practice, isn't it? These guys might be stuck behind these signs, but I don't know. Oh, come on, a bit better than that. Oh, well, I'll just go and fight them in a minute. Around here, we have another weapons bag. This is the one that everyone kind of rushes to. And was there an ammo pile here? Yes, there was indeed. So, let's get our machete out, run over and say hello to those that didn't wake up. We will slap them in the face. And then we've got a bit of a choice. We can either come out here, and this is often where people do, and you do want to come out here, but it's a bit harder to get on the roof than it is through that big hole over there. You've actually, without any parkour, you've got to jump up on top of this and jump up here. But again, before we do that, let's go in here and have a look. There are these breakable things, and you can see zombies hiding away. I'm amazed they don't wake up, but they're just a bit of a pain, aren't they? So you kind of come around here, slap them in the face, and you kind of don't see any loot. What you have to remember to do is come to the middle one, break this through, and there is a sealed shipping crate, this little hidden stash, hiding away, and look at those two lovely little books. I don't think there's anything extra here. Oh no, I'm wrong. There's a mouldy backpack. Thank you. And then we can continue our journey. So, again, you can jump up there, or it's just easier, I think, just to come up over here. And just like we saw, was that another bag? More bags! Oh my golly gosh. Just like in the kitchen, there's this weird shaped block that you can jump up on. Sound traps, though, so we're waiting for some zombies. Here she comes. Oh, that was a slicer. They're all on me straight away. We will slice and dice and kill them all. And then, oh, hello, mate. You're right. You're right down there. You just die for me. That would be great. So, things to wrench. There's nothing inside all these big blocks I have checked. But as you come round... Oh, are we going to get today's egg? Come on! No. Oh, no egg for us today. But we can have a little mooch up here. It's a nice little space, actually. You could kind of like make a little base up here, I suppose. Nice flat area. And I like all that. But we want to head to the gunsmith, this final zone. As I said, it's all locked at the front, and there are no other little ways of getting in. But round behind here, what was the extra I was going to show you? Yeah, around the back of all of this, there is this little section, and there's a destroyed generator, and what else have we got? We've also got a nice little backpack. Now, the locals have found me. Hello, locals, are you all right? I think we're going to go into admin mode and pop some heads there. Oh, hello, mate. Boom. Whilst I get myself back on top of this roof. So, you could go round and get that. Possibility of a toolbox there too. And what you want to do is you're going to be coming down into here. And look at this. Just by standing on top of here, they've all gone a little bit crazy in here. Falling over, hitting stuff. And I don't really want them to hit everything. So, this is probably the nicest way to get in here via this block. So, you are standing up here. And that guy seems to be bleeding out. Let's go down here and meet them face to face. Yo, you slapping me. Don't you be slapping my loot. What's going on? Right, and once you've done it, you've done it. What do we have here? Well, we've got a very large ammo pile always very nice. We've got a little purse in here. I do like a little purse. Ooh, whole 8 dukes. Isn't that lovely? A toolbox. Thank you very much. Maybe another big one too. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different shotgun messiahs. So let's quickly open 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. I don't think I've missed one. And also this final loot reinforced chest. And we'll see what we've got. So in here we've got, okay, just a little bit of parts going on there. In this one, oh, that I feel all warm inside. A tier 6 Magnum, thank you very much. A nice little crippler mod, very good. And then round here we have, well, just a few other little parts. It just shows it's luck, isn't it? It's a chance, a game of chance to find these things. But we also have the final loot, and in there we get, ooh, you know, a few nice things. That's treasure map and a beaker. Pretty good. But it doesn't end there. You can open up here, and I do believe if you're clearing, there may well be another zombie. Up here, not a lot. We've got a destroyed workbench today, and nothing really else. There's a nice food pile hidden up there. And as we go in here, yeah, we do have another zombie, and yet more awesome loot. In fact, 2 in this room right now. I better slice and dice super quick. We've got a weapons bag, nice, and then if we can be bothered, a nice little gun safe, and of course, we can break this out. Sorry, dude, you're getting in the way. A little bit of hidden old trash, but in here, a nice gun safe, so that extra little, oh, lever action rifle right there at the end. There's no key or anything. They haven't added anything, I don't think, to open up these final doors. So you're kind of stuck in here. Oh no, hang on, maybe I'm wrong. We got this one, haven't we? Oh yes, of course, we've got one extra bit. But yeah, I don't think we can open that, so we're going to have to kind of break on through there. But more gun racks, more display cases. This is a haven for gorgeousness, and it looks like we can get up there. Let's go into God mode. There's nothing hiding up in this little top section. So once we burst our way through, boom, we've done it. We have got the Shotgun Messiah, the Gun Store 01, a big, lovely tier 3, but it is totally doable. Everyone in there, you can headshot. In here, well, you just got to get slapping around the face. And again, the same in here. As long as you drop down on the right block, it is pretty easy peasy. Can it be cheesed? Well, the answer truly is no, because if you think about it, you're going to have to encounter the zombies in here. But I will show you how you can kind of poke your little nosy nose through this little gap and maybe grab a couple of things in our final part of today's video, where we do that lovely cheese here in the Phys1cs Playground. So around the back of this POI, in day 1 mode, with a very basic character, we've got a little generator bank and a little purse here, which has got for us, well, okay, a few little lockpicks might be quite nice. And yeah, this is where the final loot is in here. And what we're going to try and do is kind of poke our head in. We can see, there you go, there's some zombies here. But it is possible still, if we're crouched, to at least break this out. And then maybe there's some things that we can reach. And we can, in fact, reach the reinforced crate. Now, it's funny enough, I just actually got some lockpicks. And you can, from this distance, actually use those lockpicks in order to kind of open this chest. And you can reach that far to open it. You can't, unfortunately, reach far enough to hit it with your axe and then open it. But it is 7,000 hit points. Now, I got lucky there, and I can open this and kind of grab all that loot. And look at that. That is not bad. Also, staying crouched, I can hit this. And if I do spend 1,000 hit points worth of whacking, then we'll also be able to reach some juicy ammo too. Now, it sounds like one of the zombies has woken up. This happens sometimes, but I don't really have to worry about it because they can't actually reach me, which is quite good. Or it could be a local. I don't think so. I think it's one of the ones in here. I don't know. We'll keep on hitting and we'll get through here. They're a bit grumpy with me, but I'm not worried about it at all. What I want to get is this very large ammo that is to the right of me through here. And when we have broken this, there we go. Some have woken up. I can grab this large ammo. And there we go, another pistol and everything. And all these people are just kind of sitting here. And if I wanted to, well, I can just sit here and, I don't know, smack them in the head if I want. Now, this is a bit of a, I don't know who this fella is. Let's just get rid of him. Oi, matey, I'm only a tier 1 character, go away. But these fellas always kind of just appear in this area here. So if I lean right across, oh, it'd be nice if I could get them. Let's try it. Get up here. And then get a bit of stab on. Let me just get some stamina. Oh, come on, matey. There you go. And hopefully I get some bleed damage. Look at that. That's not too bad. Definitely stamina's an issue with a character this low, but they've got no way of getting to me, you know, and I can take them all out, which is quite good. Now, if you do take all them out, it's only one more headshot, and you've got access to absolutely everything else. But I will let you try that yourself. There's the other thing you can do is you can come around the side here, and again, for 1,000 hit points, just count 1, 2, 3, break this out, and you've got the back of the gun safe. You have even, if you're lucky, let me just go crouchy-wouchy there. Can you reach that one? I don't think you can. There is this beautiful little gun bag here, and that you can also get through this window. Guys, I'm trying to explain to people. Fine. How to get up here. Let me just quickly show you that as well. Or is this fella going to be in the way? Hang on. Gun again. Splat. Out you go. From here, if you break this one out. My God, it's all falling apart, isn't it? Now I need a stone. But there you go. From here, we can just about get that weapons bag. Did you see that appear? There it is. We can grab that weapons bag too. Another pistol. I won't bother picking it up. Hello, Steve. You all right, mate? We'll let Steve do his business. So there's a few possibilities if you want some quick loot or some chances of getting it. There's also the dumpsters, of course, and a gun box in there. But, you know, I have been in here with a low-level character, and you tell me in the comments, what do you think of that as well? It might be a tier 3, but I think it is, as one of the tier 3s, something that's actually doable when you are early in game. So I like this POI, and yeah, I would advise you to kind of get stuck in. So let's have a look at that loot, and this is the things that we got just from the lock chest and the good old large ammo pile. And we got a couple of guns, a treasure map's nice, we got loads more lockpicks, which is good. So there's a few things there, and of course I'm sure you can poke your head in here and get some lovely things too. So what should we give this on the cheeseometer? Well, we'll have a little bit of a fly around here and look at this gorgeous place, and I think it's not really a proper cheese. We're not totally doing it, but with a bit of fighting you can get something. So I guess, I don't know, I'll just give it a 1. That's all we could do. So there we go, one of many POIs here in the Phys1cs Playground. If you are awesome, you should click the video link there to go and see the last video. But if you have watched that, why not go through the entire playlist? We've got over 100 of these 400 plus POIs that you will find in 7 Days to Die, and you can join me on the journey through all of them by clicking that like, subscribe, and telling me a good old hello below in the comments. But in the end, thank you for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you later. Goodbye!